always tell you this is about positive vibes and love, nothing else. And I want to start by thanking our subscribers, the return subscribers, the new subscribers, the people who are commenting in the comment section and liking our videos. We really appreciate it. And we always tell you, we pray for you guys. May the Lord bless you, may the Lord enlarge you, may the Lord protect you, may the Lord shield you together with your family. We don't take it for granted, guys, and we are very, very appreciative. Today, I want us to look at the people we all love. You know, there is the country we all love, and they are the people we all love. The Jamaicans. And we want to look at what are the characteristics, some of the characteristics of the people of Jamaica. One thing about the people of Jamaica, they are very humble. They are down to earth. They are very warm. I think I've repeated that very, very many times. They are very welcoming, very warm, very ready to accommodate people from all over the world. But on the other hand, Jamaicans are very proud. Guys, these people don't want you to treat them like trash. That you go showing, being proud to them, talking to them badly, answering badly, treating them badly, you'll face the wrath of the Jamaican people. They are very proud. Whether it is someone who is cleaning the hotel, cleaning wherever they are cleaning, doing the odd jobs, they do those jobs, and they believe in themselves. They don't have inferiority complex. And they want you to treat them with respect. Whichever job they are doing, whichever work they are doing, they require you to treat them with respect. If you lack respect for Jamaican people, then they will lack respect for you, and you're going to face the wrath of the Jamaican people. And that is why the other day, we actually saw the Jamaicans protesting against people who had gone to build a hotel and sort of remove them from their location, treating them like they are inferior, treating them like they are second-hand. That one the Jamaicans will not accept. They will not accept second-hand treatment. You have to give them respect, and they demand it. They demand to be given respect. And I can say they deserve the respect because they respect others. If someone respects you, you should reciprocate and respect. You cannot treat someone badly and you expect them to treat you nicely. And therefore, Jamaicans demand respect. The other thing that Jamaicans do, they don't like being told that they are walking barefoot. Sometimes Jamaicans walk barefoot for hygiene, because we all know that if you walk barefoot, your legs develop resistance, and you can be able to resist so many diseases. It is actually healthy to walk barefoot. We are always told about that. And therefore, even if you find a Jamaican walking barefoot, never ever tell them that they are walking barefoot. And by the way, why should you tell them? They already know that they are walking barefoot. Why should you have the concern of telling them that they are walking barefoot? That one Jamaicans will not tolerate. The other thing that Jamaicans cannot tolerate from anyone is telling them their language, patois, is bad. And by the way, who wants to be told the language they speak is bad? So if you go telling them their language is funny, and maybe trying to mock them using their language, then you're going to face the wrath of the Jamaican people. And exactly that, even me, if you come and mock my language, or rather, you try to mock us by the way we speak, I will not feel good. And therefore, Jamaicans will not allow you to mock them, or to imitate them, or rather, to tell them that their language, patois, is bad. You will face their wrath. The other thing that Jamaicans cannot entertain is being told that they smoke ganja, or they smoke weed, or grow weed. A Jamaican cannot actually accept you, or rather a stranger, insinuating, or rather meaning that in Jamaica they grow weed, or they take weed. Because, by the way, you know, we had this mistake, or rather, we had this notion that most of the Jamaicans, they smoke weed and they grow weed. But I was surprised to hear that the most 80% or even 90% or more of Jamaicans are Christians. And therefore, most of them don't smoke weed. They don't even either grow weed. And therefore, when you go telling them you smoke weed, you grow weed, generalizing, then you're going to face the wrath of Jamaica. And it applies to us, even us. If you come to me, you tell us, my country grows weed, and we take weed, and you are generalizing, you have never come to my country, you have not yet found out who takes weed and who grows weed, then you're going to face the wrath of that person. So Jamaicans cannot tolerate generalizing them and assuming that all of them grow weed or take weed, because that is not the case. There are Jamaicans who have never seen weed. There are Jamaicans who do not know what weed is. And therefore it is wrong to go generalizing and telling people that they do something you have not yet investigated and known what happens there on the ground. The other thing, by the way, Jamaicans, you cannot tell them anything bad about their country. They love their country with a passion. They love each other with a passion. And you will not go there, start saying bad things about their country. They will come in arms against you. And that one, I've seen it even in Kenya. You will not go saying something bad in Kenya. They will attack you. The Kenyans will attack you in social media, and they'll tell you a piece of their mind. So Jamaicans are like that. They will not allow you to tarnish the name of their country, to tarnish the name of their parishes, to tarnish their good name, their outside, by talking bad about them. They will not accept that. The other thing that the Jamaicans said is someone telling them in Patois, Ga sak ya mama. Ga sak ya mama. That is very bad in Jamaica. It's like you are telling these Jamaicans that they do very bad things with their mother. And even here in Kenya, if you want to be beaten to death by someone, tell them about their mothers in relation to sexual things. That person can kill you. And it is very, very, very obvious. People don't want to hear you associating them with bad things about their mother. Because a mother is supposed to be respected. A mother is supposed to be honored. A mother is supposed to be high there in the lives of their children. And therefore you cannot come telling someone, go ga sak ya mama. That one, Jamaicans will not tolerate. And you're going to face the wrath of Jamaicans if you tell them that. And that is very wrong, by the way. Why should you abuse someone with their mama? Why should you associate bad things with the mother to that person? That is not good. And they will not accept it at all, at all, at all. Jamaicans will not tolerate people saying, you speak very good English. You tell them that they speak very good English. They will not tolerate that. However much it is a compliment, Jamaicans don't want to hear you telling them that you speak very good English. No, they don't like being told like that. And they also don't like people asking them, are you from the island? They don't like being asked whether they are from the island. Because why do you want to tell them they are from the island? They already know. And by the way, Jamaicans are not shy to express where they come from. They will shout on top of the mountains where they come from. So why should you go and tell them, are you from the island? They tell you, if they are from Jamaica, they'll tell you, I am from Jamaica, I am a Jamaican. They don't shy away to say where they come from. Also, Jamaicans do not tolerate asking them, do you know my co-worker who is from Jamaica? Do you know my co-worker who is from Jamaica? They don't tolerate that. That you start asking them whether they know your co-worker who is from Jamaica. And after all, asked me, do you know my co-worker who is from Kenya? Kenya is a big nation. Where will I start to look for your co-worker? It is a very broad question. You cannot know everyone in Kenya. Neither can Jamaicans know everyone in Jamaica. And therefore, if you want to know whether they know your co-worker, then you have to specify where your co-worker comes from, specifically in Jamaica, or in which region, by the way. In which region they come from. So, they will not tolerate you just asking them, do you know my co-worker who comes from Jamaica? They will not tolerate you asking you such a question. So those are but a few of the things I have learned, that Jamaica cannot tolerate people asking them or commenting about them or saying about them. They don't like that. They don't like people talking badly about their country. And therefore you will face their wrath when you do so. So those are some of the things that Jamaicans don't like people talking about them. Now let us go to the land of Haiti. All the way to the land of Haiti. This land, before African Tigress went there, we all thought that Haiti is full of war. Haiti is completely destroyed. There is no city that is standing. There is no building that is standing. There is no activity that is taking place in Haiti. And all is war. But I was surprised, guys, when I saw African Tigress reaching Haiti and showing us the beauty of Haiti. Haiti is just a paradise, just like Jamaica. We have all seen how Jamaica is beautiful, with good forests, beautiful forests, beautiful landscapes, beautiful beaches, beautiful waterfalls. And I tell you, Haiti is like that. Remember that Haiti is a country in the Caribbean. And therefore, it is surrounded by sea, just like Jamaica, if I'm not wrong. And therefore, Haiti, as African Tigress was moving with their company, the boys and the girls, and they were going to the beach, we could see the beauty of Haiti along the road. The roads were green on both sides, very beautiful. And the landscapes were epic. The mountains were epic. It was so beautiful to see how beauty Haiti is. Then they reached at the beach. And by coincidence, this beach looked like the beach in Montego Bay in Jamaica. And do you know what it is called? It is called the same name, Montego Bay Beach. That is in Haiti, it's not in Jamaica. But they have given it the name of the beach in Jamaica. And I was surprised to see the flag of Jamaica flying high. The colors of the flag of Jamaica portrayed at that beach. That means the Haitians really value the culture of Jamaica. They really want to be associated with this country that we are all talking about. And therefore they have put the colors of the flag of Jamaica in their beach, the Montego Bay Beach. And there was some culture, we were being shown some culture, some dances. Actually the dance was being called what? Let me check. The compa dance. We are being shown some women holding hands and doing the compa dance. That is the culture done in Haiti. And it was so beautiful. I could not imagine this is a country that we have all been told that it is full of war. Actually, I never imagined that Haiti could have such a beautiful place and a peaceful place. The other thing that I noted common to Haiti and Jamaica is that the people of Haiti are as warm and welcoming and good and jovial, just like the people of Jamaica. We have seen this guy, I have not yet known his name, who takes African Tigress round. And we saw the people they were with. They were actually so ready to assist in everything. They were so ready, so accommodative, so patient. And this character, we have seen them in Jamaica. It's like it is a characteristic for the people that live in the Caribbean. And I was so happy to see Haiti country that is going down because of the war and what is happening there. But to my surprise, I found it was very, very different from what maybe I thought. Guys, some of these things can be deceiving. We can actually believe what we are seeing in social media, what we are being told by the media, but on the ground, things are very different. If African Tigress never visited Haiti, we wouldn't have known that it is only one part of Haiti that actually has war. We would have thought Haiti is burning. But thank God, we have these brave women who go showing us the different countries, the different nations, their culture, their traditions, the people, and the great people of the Caribbeans are actually wonderful. Now, after that, I go to this lady we call Amqarol. Amqarol is a YouTuber in Kenya who is actually very, very much against the mango. And the other day, she was actually responding to a video that the mango had shown us, and the mango was just talking about some people that were actually instilling fear in her, telling her not to move around with men, not to do this and this, and she actually told them, you should not tell me because you are instilling fear in me and I don't want to have fear and not to do what I am supposed to do. And this lady comes and actually she was talking like, do you know guys, these women in the village who are gossipers, they go imitating what the other woman was saying. And they try to imitate the voice of the other women. That is what this girl was doing, this woman called Amqarol. She was actually imitating how the mango was saying that she tried to travel with the people and she was defeated. And therefore she prefers to travel as a single woman. And actually, this qarol is actually very evil-minded. She was actually relating that to Amqarol and Rocio. They was not referring to Amqarol and Rocio. She was just saying she has found it hard to travel when you are two. Because obviously, one person will have their own mind, the other person will have their own mind, and you will start pulling each other so that you can agree with what I'm thinking or what I am deciding. And the Mongo was saying, I prefer to travel solo because I can make my own decision. I can be independent. I am a Rio, and the Rios don't like a lot of interference in what they do. And therefore this woman interprets it and comes imitating her just like the women in the village do. And actually I think this woman stays in the village in Bugoma. Because those gossips, we see them in the village. And there is a saying that says, small minds discuss people, great minds discuss ideas. So when you see someone discussing people, then their minds are very small. Because great minds discuss about ideas and how they will develop themselves and so on. But we can see that these people actually come to watch somebody's channel so that they can see just a small weakness and come and exaggerate about it and remove the badness about it and try to twist it so that it may look bad. It was very, very bad, and I felt bad myself because it's wrong to come and try to twist what someone said so that you can show people how bad these people are, how unreasonable they are. So guys, I was bad and I was feeling bad, and I could say this woman should actually look for something to do. She should actually travel like the Mango is traveling and show us the different countries, the different nations, and show us how well she's behaved and how well she can dress and how much she can be good when she's traveling. She should not just come and fight people who are traveling, and she does not know how to travel. She has not experienced, she does not know the problems they encounter, she does not know the hassles they have to go through. She just sits down and talks about them. So bad. I really felt bad, and I said I'm going to mention about that. If Amqarol ever happened to watch this video, that is not the right thing to do. Just be good and people will be good to you. Guys, I think I'll stop at that. See you during the next video, and bye bye. God bless.